Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this channel called The Supreme Concept. So today we are going to discuss class number 26th of our Common Error series from the book Kiran's chapterwise. So if you haven't watched the previous classes, you can check them out through our playlist named Common Errors from Kiran's chapterwise. So let us begin this class. Well, we have completed 375 number of questions in our previous classes. So here we will continue with question number 376, alright? And this question says, it is nothing else than pride. Now it's your job to find out what is the error in this sentence, okay? Just take your time. Alright, so error lies in part number 3, okay? So instead of then pride, we will use but pride here. Okay, but right, actually it suits this sentence. See, else, this word else takes but, okay, or we can say except and besides. Okay, but except and besides with it, so we will place but here instead of then, and it would sound good, and also it's grammatically correct and makes sense also. Okay, so see, it is nothing else but pride, so it will be our correct answer here. Let us move to the next question. Well, this question actually seems to be very complex, but don't worry, just let me read it for you. To the ordinary man, in fact, the pealing of bells is a monotonous jungle and a nuisance, tolerably only when mitigated by remote distance and sentimental association. So just give it a pause and mark your answer. Take your own time, okay? No need to hurry off. Just make sure that you mark the answer correctly, okay? Yeah. See here, the correct option is option number 3. Okay, error lies in part number 3. So see, tolerably, it's an adjective, sorry, adverb. So instead of that adverb, we will use adjective form of it. There is tolerable. Okay, Tolerable, tolerable adjective. Okay, this will be used here, not tolerably. And yeah, so see here, pealing of bells. Pealing means it's we can say a loud sound or series of sounds. Okay, a loud sound. And then we have monotonous. Monotonous means never changing, and actually it's boring type something. Monotonous. One second. Never changing. Okay, so therefore it's boring. Then we have jungle, so it's different from jungle, jungle, so it's jungle, jangle. Okay, so this jungle actually means a hard noise, like hitting of metals. Okay, a hard noise, like hitting of metals. Metal. All right, and then we have nuisance. So it is you know it's actually, we can say, yeah, a minor annoyance. Okay, one second. A minor annoyance or disturbance. Or we can say offensive. Okay, all right, so yeah, that was the whole questions and the answer is tolerable. Okay, so see here another word is there, that is mitigated. So mitigated means to make something less harmful, okay, or less severe. One second, we need to know every word, each and every word that we face while solving a question. Okay, so mitigate, actually mitigate means to make, one second, yes, to make something less harmful. Okay, so yeah, you need to note down all these words, okay, if you didn't know. All right, so never neglect any word that you don't know. Okay, so see here option number 3 is the correct answer here. Okay, and tolerably, instead of tolerably we used tolerable, which is the adjective form of tolerable. Okay, so let us move to the next question. The increasing mechanization of life have led us farther away from daily contact with nature and the crafts of the farm. Okay, so give it a pause and mark your answer. Yes, see here error lies in part number 2. So instead of have we will use a singular verb form, that is has. Okay, HAS. What is happening? Yeah. See, why is that? Because here the subject is singular. Okay, see, the increasing mechanization of life, the increasing mechanization of life is a singular. Okay, it's you can say a collective noun type something. Okay, so this would be treated as a singular subject. Singular subject. So for singular subject, obviously we will use a singular verb form, right? So here has will be the correct answer. Okay, so let us move. Question number 379. If you have a way with words, a good sense of design and administration ability, you may enjoy working in the high pressure world of advertising. So just give it a pause and mark your answer. These questions are little complex, just a little lengthy, you can say, not complex. Yeah. Yes. So again, error lies in part number 2. All right. So see here, instead of administration, noun form, we will use administrative. All right. It would be administrative. So administrative is actually adjective. So it would be ad, mi, ni, st, ra, ti, be, administrative, and it's an adjective. Okay, so actually an adjective qualifies a noun, and so we will use adjective. Okay, being the ability. So administrative ability, what type of ability? Administrative ability, not administration ability. Okay, so this was the difference. I hope you got the idea of you know how adjective and noun plays its own role. So here adjective will enhance, say something more about the noun ability. Okay, so it's a you can say adding something extra just to qualify a noun. You use adjective, you can say. Okay, last week's sharp hike in the wholesale price of beef is a strong indication for higher meat costs to come. Now, mark your answer. Yes. All right. Again, analyze in part number 2. So here, see, is a strong indication for. Indication for is it's not good idea to use for here. It's wrong. So to make it grammatically correct, we will use of, okay, instead of for. Indication of, not indication for. So indication of higher mid costs. Indication. Indication of. Okay. I had a test in mathematics today morning. Just find out the answer here. Yes. All right, again error lies in part number 2. So a test in mathematics is wrong. Instead of in, we will use on preparation here. Okay, a test on mathematics. So we got prepositional error in the sentence. So let us move to the next question. A girl must be gracious if she wishes to be a ballerina. So figure out where exactly the error lies in this question. Yes. Yeah, there is no error in this sentence. Okay, this is absolutely error free. See here, a girl must be gracious. Gracious means, it's actually to be kind, and warmly courteous. Warmly courteous. Okay, and also we can say to be tactful. Okay, to be tactful. 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 All right. So see, if you don't know what is tactful, then see, tactful exactly shows to deal with somebody or someone with proper manner, with being sensitive, to deal with people in a sensitive manner, you can say. Okay, this is tactful. And ballerina, it actually shows a female classical dancer. Okay, in a very harsh tone he shouted at his servants and told them that he does not need their services. So just figure out where exactly the error lies in this question. Alright, so here error lies in part number 3. See, here instead of does not, we will use did not. Why is that? See, the main clause he shouted. Okay, in the main clause he shouted shows that it is in past. All right, past. So obviously the subordinating clause will be in past tense. All right, so to make it past we will use did not instead of does not. All right, so let us move. Question number 384. The committee is thinking not to bring around any change in the basic structure. So find out where is the error in this sentence. Yes. Yeah, all right. So you're absolutely correct. Error lies in part number 2 here. So instead of around, we will use about. Okay. So about any change, not to bring about any change, because bring about itself is a phrasal verb. Okay. See, bring about. Bring about. It's a phrasal verb. Okay. And which means, okay, bring about actually means to cause something to happen. All right, cause something to happen. All right, so this is bring about. And if we consider bring around, it is also a phrasal verb. Okay, bring around, it is also a phrasal verb, and it means, bring around means to take a certain course of action. Okay, to take a certain course of action. All right, yeah. So that was the difference between these two, phrasal verb. So bring about will be our correct answer in this case. The chief minister had no time to pay attention on such simple matters. Okay, so just give it a pause and mark your answer. All right. See here, error lies in part number 3. We got a prepositional error. Instead of on, we will use to here. Okay, attention to. right? We usually say pay attention to this and that, okay, not pay attention on something. So we will use pay attention to. Okay, it was fortunate all of the inmates escaped from the blazing fire. So find out where is the error in this sentence. Yes, error lies in part number 2. She. There is no use of preposition of here. We can simply remove it. Okay. So it was fortunate to no, it was fortunate all the inmates escaped from the blazing fire. Okay. This should be our correct answer. And for your information, see, blazing fire. Actually, blaze is actually fire, we can say. So blazing fire means a very fast burning fire, very fast burning fire. Alright, so a very fast burning fire is a blazing fire. Drinking and driving are a major cause of accidents. Find out the error in this sentence. Yes, see, error lies in part number 2. So instead of are, we will use singular verb form, that is okay. So see, here drinking and driving treated as a singular subject, okay, as a singular activity. So single activity, that's why we will use singular verb form is here instead of are, right? So let us move. They are standing at the gate of the auditorium as there is no place inside. So find out where exactly the error lies in the sentence. Yes, see, error lies in part number 3. Okay, so instead of place we will use room here. Okay, if I say there is no room for you to sit here, it means there is no space that is needed you to sit here. All right, so room is the appropriate uses here. He is having many friends here. So figure out where exactly the error lies in this question. All right, she error lies in part number 2. Okay, yes, part number 2. All right, so instead of having we will use making. He is making many friends here. You must be wondering why is that? He's having many friends. Sounds cool, right? No, if we consider spoken English, spoken part, we can speak like that. It's negligible because right now we are considering all the grammatical facts, right? So here, making many friends will be our correct answer. You know what? This having, actually have is usually used in progressive form when it indicates something which is a kind of repeated action, or uh, which is going to happen in future. Suppose I say we are having a party tomorrow. Okay, so there we can use have, right? That means that have shows some future indication or actions. All right, otherwise we will not use have in any progressive tenses. So to make it correct we will use making. All right, so he is making many friends here is the correct answer here. Looking forward to meeting you in person. Okay, just find out where is the error in this sentence. If you can't find any, then just go for no error option. Okay, yes, yeah, so you're absolutely correct. She error lies in option number 1, that is in part 1. All right, so here looking forward, okay, this phrasal verb, this is a phrasal verb. Okay, so before looking forward we must use a subject. Okay, so subject, using of subject is compulsory here, it's mandatory. So we will use I am looking forward, looking forward, I'm looking forward to meeting you. Okay, so see, after look forward we usually use gerund form. Okay, that is verb plus ing, so it is correct. at this part. So subject was missing here, that's why we used I am. Okay, I am looking forward to meeting you in person. All right, and this phrasal verb look forward, that is, looking forward to something. So looking forward actually, when we say looking forward to something, we are saying that we are waiting or hoping for something, especially with pleasure. All right, so this was the whole explanations. All right, and this was the last question too. That was it for today's lesson, guys, and thank you so much for watching this video till now. And if you are new to this channel, do subscribe watch and don't forget to hit the bell icon. And if you find this video interesting, just give it a thumbs up. It will encourage us to make such more interesting videos for you. Okay, so always remember, if you are solving such MCQs, okay, of any subject, you can say, then just keep a track of your own question solving abilities. Okay, and if you did that, just let me know in the comment section below that how much questions you answered correctly out of these questions that we discussed in this class. All right, so yeah, see you in your next sessions. Till then, you take care. Bye bye.